So welcome to another Clojure, that is Learn Clojure video. So in this video, we are going to look into a thing called Conform and Specs, and then we'll also be looking at using Spec and function, right? So let's come to Conform. Okay, so yeah, before that, I need to prepare my IDE so that I can just run it. Okay, so I'll just go to terminal and just put lean Ripple. So that will launch my Ripple, which I can use it. Okay, so I'll just copy this port number, and then over here I'll just start the server like so. For now, for beginners, you can choose this. Okay, like connect to running Ripple, not in project. Okay, so choose Lin engine, and then it'll ask for localhost, and you just give the port number, right? Just to check it, like okay, what you can just do is like put some closure operation. So that's the thing, and it works. Okay. So that's the thing. Now I can just shrink my terminal off. And so now we are going to look at conform. So um, let me just put like, okay, like spec conform.clg. But if you're just downloading the example from the book, everything will be in the same file. Like I think it'll be like in a file called spec.clg, right? So that's the thing. And for this, and I need okay, I need these two stuff. Okay, so I'll just copy and put it over here, and yeah, like okay, let me make it bigger, right? So what you're just doing first is like, of course, you're just requiring the spec library from Clojure. Uh, Look, actually, like if you're wondering why this alpha is like spec is not fully into Clojure, like technically, but it doesn't mean that it really not into Clojure. It'll be there, but for a very long time, it'll be in alpha. Clojure is a very stable language, right? It doesn't change very quickly or something like that. So if you want to create very mature software, this is the language to go. So that's the thing. Okay. So yeah, this is an alpha, and yeah, like, but yeah, you can just use it like without much fuss and worrying that things will just go out of hand, or you need to upgrade your software now and then and all those stuff. Okay, so just putting option enter just gives nil, which means okay, like nothing wrong has happened, right? And now I'll just define this number or string. So either it should be a number or string, only then it'll be valid. Right now, let me just take this stuff. Okay, so okay, so you just ask like whether okay, uh, that is like spec conform, and you just ask whether it's number or not. So that's the thing. And if you ask it, it'll just put okay. If it's a number, yeah, it'll just put that number, right? So that's how it is. And I don't know if you can use it in if statements. I just wrote it in my book. Okay, so I don't know if you can use it in if statements. Okay, but yeah, let me just take this, because if you can't use it, I don't know like what need is uh okay, like why do we really need it? Okay, so that's the thing. Okay, so okay, yeah, it just says okay, this one is invalid. Okay, and this returns a symbol, right? So that's the thing, right? So maybe we'll just write an if or something like that. Okay, like we'll just put like def stuff, and then we'll just put 42, right? And then we'll just put like okay, like if um okay, like s slash conform, and then number stuff. This is not in my book. I'm just trying new. Okay, so that's the thing, right? I don't know why. Okay, yeah, number stuff, and then yeah, I think I need to define the stuff. Okay, right? And then yeah, I'll just put like okay, like satisfies number. Okay, not a number. Okay, so I'm not sure why this is showing an error or something like that, but oops. Okay, I don't know why this is showing a why this is uh why it's not recognizing stuff. Okay, right? So like I really don't know, right? So I don't know how to use this with if and all those things right now. Okay, so or just let me just put something 42 over here, right? Okay, so maybe that should work. Right? So satisfies number. Okay, yeah, it works. Okay, so now what if I just put like a keyword 42, right? So uh it still says for satisfies number. Okay, right. Okay, so now I think I need to check something else. Okay, so I think I need to check like okay, like uh okay, like not and then equal to, right? Oops, not and then equal to, right? And I'll just give this okay, like invalid or something like that, right? So that's the thing. Okay, so hopefully this should oops, just copy it, paste it. Okay, this should be in this equal to block. Okay, so okay, so now it should say like okay, like doesn't satisfy number. Yeah, and if I just give 42, it says satisfies number, right? Okay, so I think yeah, this is how you should use it in if statement and all those stuff. Okay, yeah, this is not in my book, yeah, but I just want to check and see how it is. Okay, and of course I've also tried this one. Like I've defined number or string. Okay, so like, and I just want to check whether symbol 56 is number or string, so I can just check it over here, right? So and this will of course return conform invalid. Okay, so sorry, like the spec invalid, right? So that's what it returns, right? So yeah, if you see over here it returns spec invalid. If I put a number or string or something like that, or something like okay, like hello, and yeah, this will be okay, fine, right? So that's the thing. So this is how conform works. Okay, so how to check whether conform work? Okay, like whether it's conforming something or not, you need to compare it with this one, right? So when it's not equal to, it'll always be this invalid stuff. Okay, so that's the thing. Okay, now let's come to how to use spec in numbers. Okay, so sorry, spec in functions, right? So okay, like let me just put another file, right? Uh, spec in functions clj, and I don't think I'm just uploading the video. What to say? This closure files to any repository. That's because like if you see over here, you do have oops, once again, right? You do have examples over here. So I don't. If you just click this, you'll just get those examples. Okay, so just click it and you'll just get it. Okay, so I don't feel the need to upload this video files into another repository and all those stuff, right? So that's fine. Okay, let's go to spec and functions. Okay, so how to use spec? Okay, like Clojure is a functional programming language, so you can use it in pre and post. What to say? Checking, and you can see whether the passed in arguments conforms, or what to say, like is a valid stuff, or the returned things are valid stuff or not. So you can use that as in pre and post hooks in functions. Okay, so that's the thing. So like let me just copy this and put it over here, so that like because I need the spec library, right? So did I press option enter? Yeah. Okay, yeah, fine. Okay, let me just close all other files. Okay, so that's the thing. And now let me just take this and put it over here. So you just have this add two numbers, and before even executing this block, this plus AB, we are checking if okay, A is a valid number, and we are also checking if B is a valid number. Otherwise, this function won't run. Okay, so like now, if I just give like okay, like okay, like let me just execute it and load it in Ripple. Oops. Option enter or alt enter depending on the system you're using. Okay, so now add two numbers 3 and 5 and I just get 8. Now if I just put like okay, like add two numbers 3 and string 5, and it just says okay, like assert fail. Okay, so S valid number B, that's not working. So even before executing a function and creating a huge mess, you can just check it and what to say, you can check whether the given arguments are uh, valid or not using specs. So anyway, thanks for watching this video. Until we meet in next video, bye.